Welcome into Carpooling with Ben, folks. You know, the pandemic, the whole social distancing thing continues, and it's taught us all how to adapt and how to do things differently. It's changed a lot of things in our day-to-day lives. Case in point, I'm not in the car right now, and that's actually opened up some really cool opportunities. Joining me right now from a wonderful company called Kitchen Magic is Linda Fennessy. Linda, it is great to see you. How are you?
I am great today, Ben. Yourself?
I am hanging in there. So if we were going to do the carpooling thing, which is how this whole show originated, we would have had to drive hours to meet in the middle because your company, Kitchen Magic, you're actually located out of New Jersey, but you folks have been working in houses for the past well over 40 years, from Philly right up to Boston, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York. I mean, you folks are wonderful in that sense where you have such a wide range. Talk to me about what Kitchen Magic is.
So Kitchen Magic is a 41-year-old kitchen remodeling company. We service 6 states, as you said, from Philadelphia up to Boston. Regardless of where you live, your representative, installer, draftsman is local to your area. So we have that, we're a big company, we have that small company feel. We're still family owned and operated in second generation. We're award winning. We're the top performer in kitchens by Qualified Remodeler magazine, along with countless, design and service awards.
That's awesome. And, this whole pandemic, I touched about it in the beginning, but it really changed how people, lived and how they operated. They spent a lot more time in their homes. Now things are starting to open up, but, there's certain things that I think people will hold on to going forward and a little longer. And I mean, we can't even start to touch the whole housing market thing and just the value that, Kitchen Magic will bring there. We will get to that. But something you noticed in your organization, your company noticed right away is that people were starting to really focus on, okay, I can't travel. We're going to be eating in a lot more. We need to make this place much more livable. And that's where your crews, your expertise all come into play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We were down and out a little bit like the rest of the world for 3 months. And then we came back and we didn't know what was going to happen. And boom, 3 times more phone calls looking for someone to come in, and homeowners had the urge to remodel because they were just tired of looking at their outdated kitchen day after day. And they weren't satisfied with cookie cutter kitchens. They wanted something unique, personal to their style and the way they lived and cooked, and something that made maybe a bold statement. And, they were sometimes budget conscious, which is where our cabinet refacing came into play. Maybe they wanted their new cabinets. And the germaphobes were heightened. The antimicrobial surfaces, the hands-free faucets, the storage for toilet paper and paper towels. Pantries were a big thing. We created much more functional spaces for them. Their kitchen just wasn't functional for multiple cooks and multi-generational families. They needed more seating and islands. From every angle, we shined.
Yeah.
We made it happen for them.
So let's talk about what you handle right off the bat. You handle the actual kitchen itself. So we're talking counter space. You mentioned cabinets, equipment like sinks and cooktops, ranges, all the mechanical stuff. The one thing you don't touch is the furnishings, be it the bar stools, the dining room tables, however that comes into play. I know a place that works really well. Just going to say, our good friends over at Cardi's Furniture, which you folks will work with a store, a retailer like Cardi's to finish out those final touches and everything. But what is the first step in this process? A phone call, and then what?
So a lot of people come through our website, they look at our colors and styles and befores and afters on the website, or they'll call and they'll go to the appointment center. They'll tell the representative what they want, what they're looking for, a quick remodel or a countertop, and they'll set an appointment. They usually be within that week's time. A representative from that area will go out. They'll explain what the company does. They'll show them samples, colors and styles, explain what we do, and hopefully, buy a kitchen, have it installed within 4 to 6 weeks, and they are happy.
Yeah.
Happy as clams.
There you go.
Exactly what we do.
Well, then we bring the furniture into it. We bring, we kind of complete it. We complete the look with all the accessories and the furniture. And then we see immediately the value of the home just increases. Talk to me about what kind of increases we're looking at when we do a kitchen remodel, or just not just a cook. I love what you said about the cookie cutter. You see it in the picture, you see it on the DIY network. Not everybody wants that same stamp. You want something that's personal to you. So when you do that unique, that adds so much value.
It does. A lot of people, we don't like when we hear, oh, we're selling the house and we want a new kitchen. You want to hear that we're going to remodel the kitchen to your taste and style and the way you live, and you're going to enjoy it for the next 10, 20, 30 years. A lot of people are doing just that. They're going from the dated oak to the white, the light blues. They're getting maybe a green island, something that speaks to their personal style and how they live. Maybe they need a second cooktop on the island. Maybe parents moved in with them, or the kids moved back and they need extra seating and a place to live. These are all things that make it happen. And I personally believe that the kitchen is an extension of the woman in the house, not saying that, men don't cook.
That's fine. That's fine. No, everybody's equal. Everybody's welcome to cook, but I understand what you're saying.
Right. It's when that kitchen is dated, that woman, she wants to be proud of that room. That is an extension of her. Mm-hmm. And it should be, from her cooking style to the functionality, to the colors, to the styles. I mean, it's just an extension of your fashion and who you are. So that kitchen should speak to you.
That's incredible. Talk to me about the folks that are actually on your design team, the people who are talking with the consumers, the customers right off the bat, as far as their level of training, and not only just the training, but the amount of resources they have access to. Because let's face it, you've been around for 41 years. You've seen the trends. They've come, they've gone. You see what's new, what's coming on the horizon. Talk to me about that expertise you folks bring to the table.
So all of our sales reps, they run appointments and go into the home, show, samples and talk to the homeowner about their needs. Every kitchen is different. There is no, video that could satisfy what our sales reps do. They are trained upwards of 2 and 3 weeks on the different changes that can be made in a kitchen, what they'll be faced with. Is it a refacing candidate? The box is sturdy. Do they need new cabinets? Do they need a hybrid? They need refacing and a pantry and an island. They'll show the samples. They'll make sure that they're satisfying all of their needs, whether it be move the stove or whatever has to happen. And hopefully help that homeowner, make that kitchen sing. That's what we want. Our ultimate desire, we follow core values, from gratitude to serving the customer and doing the right thing. And we believe that the customer, honestly, is our real boss, and every customer should be 100% satisfied.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. All right, a couple of quick questions for you. How often is dynamite included in the conversation, where you've got to just come in with a couple sticks of dynamite, get everybody out, get everybody safe, light those off, and then start with the remodel? Is that a feature you guys offer, like the explosion package, the blow it up? Let's completely demo and re-go from the beginning. I think that could be a cool feature.
So we do take out all the cabinets if that's what the customer needs and wants.
No dynamite usage, though.
No dynamite, not yet. No, I'm picturing a Bugs Bunny commercial or
big TNT
like
box outside.
TNT,
there we go. Right. But you know what?
Coyote comes in.
Absolutely. But at the end, it's going to look amazing. How important is the structural integrity of the cabinet that's going to support that massively heavy KitchenAid mixer? Please tell me that's an entire, like, just a whole chapter devoted to the training of how to support. Those things are like moorings for boats. They are so heavy. Then you start putting the pasta maker on it, which I am a fan of. But man, those things are huge. And it just, that seems to be the only kitchen appliance that hasn't changed over the years. I mean, some items have gotten smaller, some are lighter, but that thing's still an anchor.
It is. It is. And our countertops will support anything. So when we go in and we decide if it's a refacing candidate, we look at the structural integrity of those cabinet boxes. And, that's supporting our work. You replace the doors, you laminate the cabinet frames to match. But that countertop is heavy, particularly when you get granite or quartz, so forth. And, we make sure that it is sound. If they do need new cabinets, all of our cabinets are custom built to the space that they're going to be in. And they're all built in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. That's control at its best. If you get a kitchen in Rhode Island, that kitchen cabinets and countertop is created in Nazareth, Pennsylvania.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, folks,
see at its best.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. And you know what? It's good to hear that it's local. It's, your folks that are working in our communities. They're our neighbors. They're your neighbors. They're people all throughout. And, you have that wonderful, relatively close factory nearby where they're building all that great quality workmanship and craftsmanship that is really going to just have such a long lasting impression. And, even as things open back up, which, thankfully we're starting to see that now, I really believe that there are some elements that people are going to hold on to, and that special family time that, hey, what, we really should do more meals in the home. Maybe put a beautiful spread out on that gorgeous furniture maybe put a beautiful spread out on that gorgeous furniture from Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, and get them involved right in the beginning with, the stools, the seating, the colors, the choices, the finish. That's just the perfect way to go. Of course, Cardi's has all that option as well. Just reach out to them and put them, build your team together. And the best part is, if you're the homeowner, you just have to step back and watch. You don't have to pick up a hammer. You don't have to do all that funny stuff. I mean, I've got this thing sitting on my desk here just because it reminds me of how horrible I am at doing construction work. It's, this is just to remind me that I should let the pros do it. Linda, thank you so much for taking your time and chatting with me. I know you recently did a beautiful house down there, North Kingston, Rhode Island. And again, you folks are working in houses all across from Boston down to Philly. It's a beautiful thing. Linda, I wish you all the health and happiness as we come into the spring and summer reemerged. It'll be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to add, anybody that wants to learn more, kitchenmagic.com, gallery of before and after photos, and learn what we can really do to make you have your dream kitchen.
Helping to make that house your home. You are the wonderful folks over there. Thank you so much, Linda. Thanks so much, and have an awesome day.
The pleasure was mine. Have a great day, Ben.